the end of the Second World War, genocidal Croatian fascist Ante Pavelic was a wanted war criminal. But it's claimed that his arrest by the Allied forces had been suddenly blocked, and he remained protected by the Catholic Church until he disappeared.
The Vatican, to use their own terminology, has sinned, and I think the souls of the victims deserve justice.
And it was not just the Vatican sinning. Documents released in 1983 revealed that Father Krunoslav Draganovic, the head of the Croatian college where Pavelic was said to be hiding, made a deal with US intelligence to take fascists from Europe to the safety of South America.
The contract was signed, and it provided for Draganovic to accept from the Americans these people for export from Italy.
The USA had decided, with the help of the Church, to save fascist war criminals from justice in order that they'd help in the fight against the new enemy, communism. And conspiracists are convinced that the whole of the Vatican, not just a rogue priest, was behind this.
I cannot believe that some people in the Vatican didn't know about it, in particular, Monsignor Montini.
Monsignor Montini was the Pope's secretary. If John Pollard is right, then knowledge of the conspiracy goes right to the very center of the Vatican, as Montini was himself elected Pope in 1963. If the Vatican and the US government really had hoped that Pavelic would lead the fight against communism in Croatia, then they were disappointed. Instead, he lived out the rest of his life in Argentina and Spain, where he died in 1959. But the Church's war on communism continued, and some say it almost cost a pope his life. In 1978, the Roman Catholic Church took the radical step of electing a non-Italian pope. He came from communist Poland.
He was the first non-Italian for over 400 years, which is a big issue.
Visiting dozens of countries, this charismatic young pope, John Paul II, and his famous Pope-mobile became a worldwide superstar. Then, on the 13th of May, 1981, gunshots rang out in St. Peter's Square. And 3 bullets slammed into his body, critically wounding him. But was he the victim of a lone, crazed gunman? Or, as writer and security expert Nigel West believes, the victim of a sophisticated KGB plot to kill him because he was seen as a threat to the Soviet Union?
Unless John Paul II was neutralized permanently, he was undermining the whole of the communist stranglehold.